What's up, guys? MiddleAgedGamer here playing Train Simulator 2016. Dovetail Games just released a patch, and I don't know if I believe it yet or not. I'm just absolutely in amazement. There's been one scenario I've been trying to do forever. It's on one of my favorite routes, the London to Peterborough route. And it's called the, I think, Class 801 and 801, or something similar to that. Let's find it. Yep, okay, the 801 at 801. Of course, using the Class 801. And supposedly it's fixed. I don't know if it's fixed or not. I've been wanting to do this scenario. You see I got pretty much gold stars throughout the rest of the scenarios. Not sure where I got silver in that. Oh, because you can only get 800 points. That should be fixed too, hopefully at some point. Anyways, I've been wanting to do this scenario forever. It's winter, stormy, which is my favorite. And it says severe weather has tightened its grip on southern England, and the railways are starting to feel the effects. Freezing temperatures coupled with heavy snow have started to cause delays on the network, and the passengers are starting to become disgruntled. Even though I can't talk today, hopefully my train simulator abilities are a little bit better. Got another surprise for you coming up if you didn't watch my last video that I just uploaded. Basically, if you donate to me, and should come up on the screen right now, I don't care if you donate $1, $2, whatever you want to do, you'll get access to an unlisted train simulator video. And if you comment on that video, you'll actually get entered to win a contest of one of 3 games as well. So it'll be a random drawing for 3 different games. I'm going to give it probably about 4 to 5 weeks from the time the unlisted video is uploaded to the time I select 3 people. But please go ahead and donate to me if you get a chance to support me. That way I can make more train simulator videos along with some other simulator videos as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and get on into this. Hopefully it works, and hopefully we won't get stuck at that dreaded red light. And hopefully most of you guys know what I'm talking about. If not, probably for the best, because it was the most frustrating thing ever in a scenario. I haven't driven the Class 801 in forever either, so we'll find out how good or bad this goes pretty quickly. Just loading up the scenario here. Any day now would be nice. It's a nice picture right there, though. Oh, am I moving? Does it start off moving? Okay, alright. I can dig that. Headlights are already on. Currently passing the Potter's Bar area, my favorite platform by far. You'll be shortly making a stop at Stevenage before running non-stop to Peterborough. Although your service has not been directly delayed so far, it's entirely possible that you may run into problems as you proceed further north. Alright, so we need to get up to speed though, because we're only doing 80. Let's see what kind of views we got. Alright. Do a quick train by. It's one of my favorite trains to drive. It's absolutely beautiful in my opinion. Haven't been above 100 miles per hour in forever. Well, thank you, Bridge, for blocking my view of my beautiful train. There we go. Just kind of warning the passengers right there as we're flying by. I don't want to catch them off guard and scare the crap out of them. It is quite rainy, as you can see. Almost got caught with speeding right there as well. That wouldn't have been good. Alright. 114 is a lot better than... I think I just hit 116 without getting a speeding charge. Or a speeding deduction right there. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty excited getting back in the train simulator. I don't know why. I just have kind of the itch to do more videos lately. I already have about 3 recorded. 2 are going to get uploaded on YouTube to include this one. And then I have the unlisted video as well. Coming out. So if you wanted to donate, you get access to that unlisted video. Just make sure to comment on there if you do donate, and you'll be automatically entered to win a free game. And they are actually pretty good games. They're not 99-cent games. They are like Batman Arkham Asylum, Game of the Year edition, stuff like that. So you won't get gypped as long as you don't already have the game. If you already have the game, then you will have to work something out. Maybe I'll buy you something else during the Steam sales. Okay, so let's see where we gotta go. We got about 10 miles to go before picking up passengers at Stevenage, however you pronounce that. Our arrival time is pretty good. It looks like we're about a minute ahead or so. Our ETA is about a minute ahead of the arrival time, excuse me. Go. Oh, and this is a beautiful interior in my opinion. First class. Yep, that's how I always ride. I'm gonna go to England. Let's look out the window for just a minute. Pretty beautiful. I love the rain effects and the bad weather effects. Very, very nice. And I just barely caught that alarm, so I'm going to go back to the interior. I don't know if we're going to have to stop or not. Let's take a look ahead. That is a single yellow, so let me go ahead and start braking just in case. I think this is where the last scenario was broken. You would stop up here. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely going to be stopping. Coming up. So yeah, you definitely stop up here and then it would just stay red forever. It would never change. So hopefully that's not the case. If it is still the case, then you guys obviously won't be seeing this on YouTube. So yeah, so we definitely cannot pass the next signal at all. I love this route though, just there's so much stuff to look at, even when you're in the cab. Oh, so now we can go, so it did allow us to go by. Oh, but now we got a single yellow, so we might be stuck behind the slow train. Yeah. So I don't know if we're just getting delayed at every signal, if we're actually stuck behind another train. Hard to say, honestly. Definitely another red signal coming up. Give you some time to look at the scenery though, hey? It's always good. Alright, there you go, yellow. So again, just kind of slowly going along. Still a single yellow though. Not going anywhere fast. That's alright though, we're still making progress, that's what matters. Pretty cool looking dash in my opinion. Yep, so still got a red signal up ahead. It's pretty awesome looking right there. With the city on the other side of the bridge, or the housing complex on the other side of the bridge. Very neat. Alright, I guess we're stopping here for a minute. There we go. You can see most of our train is actually on the bridge back here too. Oh, there we go. Got the yellow light. Let's get moving forward. Still got 5 3/4 of a mile or so to go to the first platform where we're stopping. Looks like we have a yellow ahead. I can't tell if it's single or double, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up a bit. ETA is still pretty good compared to the arrival time, which is what matters. Alright, let me go ahead and slow down. I think that looks like a single yellow. I can't tell though. Or is that double? If it's double, I can probably book it a little bit quicker. That is double yellow. That's what I like to see. I don't know if that's a green light ahead. I think that is a green light. Let's go ahead and get up to speed then. Yeah, looks like a green light to me. Now we should make some pretty good time heading into Stevenage there. And don't butcher me or don't kill me in the comments if I'm not saying the pronunciation right, because I already know I'm not. So whatever was on the line, it looks like it opened up. I'm assuming we were following some type of train in front of us. Passing by a high-speed train right there. Definitely a lot of AI traffic, a lot of buildings on this particular route. Very, very hard on the processor, as you guys probably know. I'm still waiting for Dovetail to come out with the Unreal Engine for this game. I think that's going to be awesome. It's going to be 1,000 times better as far as using graphics cards as opposed to relying on just strictly CPU and memory speed. Alright, so just over a mile and a half to go. Probably need to start braking here in a minute. Timetable seems pretty lax as well, which is good. Let's go ahead and start braking, even though we got plenty of time. Alright, now I gotta really start braking. Gonna go, it looks like a little bit past the platform, that's okay. This thing definitely takes a long time to slow down. Sorry, first class passengers, you're gonna have to walk about a car away. It's not the first time that someone in England's passed at the platform. Let's look at the back end though. Yeah, so it had a little bit more room, but that's fine. thing definitely does not stop like I thought it would. Let's look at the task list real quick. So we're going all the way to Peterborough, which is, Jesus, 48 miles away. So hopefully we're going to keep the speed of 125 the entire time. We'll find out. Okay, take a quick look at this too. All right. So got here a little bit earlier. It's going to have me, of course, wait a little bit. Take a quick look around. You can see there's buildings all the way off in the distance back there. So they definitely took their time when they were building this particular route. Lots of AI traffic, which was part of the problem to begin with. I think there was a train. I think it's a class 380 or something similar to that EMU. But there was one of these trains stuck at a platform ahead of you, and that's why you were stuck there at a red light waiting. Good time to look around the cab, though. I gotta turn the gauges on right there. That's pretty cool. We got the headlights on. Train's off. Hopefully it doesn't get in front of us. Stay on the slow track over there. Alright, here comes the longest journey coming up. Let's get into it. Feeling good about this so far. This is as far as I've gotten in this particular scenario, so I'm pretty stoked about that. We should be leaving in any second now. There it goes. Alright, full power, which on this particular train is only 4 notches up. As you can see right there, or 4 notches down, I should say. God, I'd love to drive one of these in real life. That'd be pretty awesome. Just in a little mini fridge over here for some whiskey down up in here, and we'll be set. Let's watch how fast these miles tick down once we get up to speed 2, since we got quite a ways to go. I'm sure we're going to be passing plenty of platforms as well, because we're skipping basically every platform between Stevenage and Peterborough, from what I know. Let's do some exterior shots, excuse me. A lot of you guys request this, stay inside the cab too much. I apologize about that. I'm going to try to get into the exterior a little bit more often. Just kind of flew by the other train back there. It's pretty insane. So I guess you just got to be mindful of the speed the rest of the way. Especially if it stays at 125, you could kind of get a little relaxed in your situation, hit a downward slope or a little decline, and go over speed pretty quickly. So I'm gonna try to be mindful of that. Let's do a stay inside for just a minute, and then we'll do a train by or two. See all the passing buildings. You can see they did a lot of work on this particular route, and again, it's very, very taxing on the CPU, as you can see. Passing by a platform right there. Pretty cool. Pretty stoked about finally being able to complete this particular route. Assuming we don't run into any other problems. And hopefully the game doesn't crash. I don't know if you guys watched my last video on YouTube, but the game literally crashed like 4 or 5 times trying to complete that scenario. It was on the Great Eastern Main Line, London to Ipswich route. Caused me a great deal of pain. And let's do some let's get some train buys real fast if I can get the right. There we go. If I can hit the right button. And you can see we're just eating through those miles as well. You can see how fast we go through a mile. Not exactly NASCAR speeds per se, or Formula 1 speeds for you Europeans, but this will definitely do. I don't mind doing 100 plus on a particular route. Now I just need some music to jam to. I'm still waiting for the day for where YouTube allows you to play some music without, copyrighting your videos. I just want to listen to music while I play this game. It makes it so much better. One day. Probably not. It's only going to get worse. Eventually, like, Dovetail Games is going to copyright the sound of the train tracks or the train going over the tracks and copyright all my videos. It's a joke, Dovetail. It's a joke. I actually got to give a big shout out to them because they're one of the few companies I reached out to, and they're like, yeah, you can monetize your videos, no problem. Just make sure it's family friendly if at all possible, which I kind of keep it a little borderline, a little sketchy on the family friendly part. But I do my best not to cuss. I do drink from time to time. There's nothing I can do about that. That's just part of life. Alright, so 39 miles to go. Let's kind of just sit back and relax at this point. Make sure we don't speed for any reason. Our ETA is very good compared to our arrival time. Looks like it's about 2 minutes ahead or so. There's some other views in this cab, like sent back here. It's pretty neat. You get to see the gauges and everything. Alright, whistle board right there. Have an intersection coming up. There you go. So far, so good. Nice jewelry day for you UK folks out there. Another intersection coming up, as you can see. We are definitely booking it too. A lot of this track is pretty straight, which I guess is to be expected on a high-speed train. A few whistle boards to break the monotony. Keeps giving me the top-down view. I was hoping to get one of the train bys where it's on the side of the track. Unfortunately, it's not doing it at all, so I doubt it is going to do it. Let's get a backwards view so we can see the entire train going around the corners here. Definitely taxing out my processor and memory. And passing up another slower train right there. It's like some type of a cement plant or something similar to that. Let's go to the task list. So about 30 miles or so to go to Peterborough. We're already almost at our next checkpoint on the task list, which is just over 5.5 miles to go. We'll be passing by that here in no time at all. Lots of whistle boards out here in the countryside. Bunch of plants out here. Alright, about 1.5 miles to go for our next checkpoint, which is on the map or graph below. With our high-speed train. Hear those diesel motors kicking. Sounds pretty crazy. I should have 750 of 750 coming up. There you go. And 25 miles to go into the final platform, or drop off the passengers and take a quick coffee break, it looks like. God, there's just a ton of detailing everywhere, which is insane. all the housing, cars, cement plants, bridges, tracks, overhead lines. I mean, someone put a lot of work into this one. This is why it's one of my favorite routes. Probably the favorite route, judging by how much I played it in the past. The only one that may be a little bit better than this is the London to Faversham route with the tunnels. That one's pretty epic in my opinion too. Alright, so we do have a speed reduction down to 120 as you can see below. I'm already going below 120, so it's not too much of an issue anyways. A little nervous because my ETA is right at the arrival time right now, so I don't know if maybe I've been taking my sweet time or if that's actually going to go down before we get all the way to Peterborough. Anyways, just going to try to keep it at 119 if at all possible. Alright, looks like our ETA is already dropping a few seconds, which is good. Alright, just about 20 miles to go. Making very, very good time right now. I think we're about 30 minutes into this video or so. And do a couple more train buys real fast as I drink some Red Bull, keep myself awake. I thought that was a platform for a second. Guess not. But this is, or is it? I'm not on the platform edge, so I don't have to do anything. Looks like I'm on the high-speed track, kind of bypassing everything right now. Lots and lots of scenery on both sides, even viewable from in-cab in the bad weather. Pretty awesome in my opinion. Our HST. Another pretty fun train to drive as well. 14 miles. So also another thing, if you guys got to this point, please go ahead and say cheers. I didn't put this at the end either, so I know if you guys actually have been watching the video or if you just try to scoot towards the end to see it. But again, if you're watching with me, hanging out, say cheers in the comments below. Also, if you guys want to see any particular route or scenario, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to do that for my next one. I'm sure I'm going to get 10 different answers on 10 different routes and scenarios you guys want to see, but anything in particular that you want me to do, I can definitely work on that since I'm getting back into this game now, so just let me know in the comments below. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, and again, you're more than welcome to comment at any time as well. I'll try to get back with you on those. So already down to 12 miles to go. It's going to be pretty quick, it looks like. Got probably another, what was that, say 8 minutes or so. I think it's going to be a little quicker than that. Guess I need to start paying attention now just in case. I don't want to jack anything up with the signals or the speed as well. Looks like another high-speed train right there. Ten miles to go. And our ETAs actually looks like just about a minute ahead, so that's good. Relatively easy scenario so far. Do see a reduction in speed up ahead, 105. Probably gonna go ahead and stay in cap for the remainder of the scenario just to make sure I don't jack anything up. Lay down, Sadie, lay down. My dog's just like walking in circles annoyingly. Lay down, baby. Alright, no, just bug the crap out of me, whatever you want to do. Alright, down the 2 tracks it looks like. You have to get under 100 miles per hour coming up. 6 3/4 of a mile to go. Oh, dog. Will you stop pushing on me? I'm not going anywhere. Jesus. I'm not going anywhere, doggy. There's another Class 801 right there. Not a whole lot out here, that's for sure. Pretty barren. Hey, back up. Back up, dog. Jesus. Oh. says we can get up to 115 again. Not sure if I even want to do that, but I guess I will. Seems like a bad idea, something that I would do. Sure, we only got 4 miles to go. Let's go ahead and speed on up. Less than 4 miles. Blood pressure starting to raise up a little bit. There we go. There's the first speed reduction right there. Yeah, I can't talk today. I know what it is. I haven't had my coffee yet. That's what it is. ETA is still good, so there's no immediate rush getting into the station. Less than 3 miles to go. Lots of construction off to the left. I'm not sure what that's about. See excavators and bulldozers and everything else. Alright, definitely see a reduction in speed now. Let's go ahead and start braking. Not taking any chances on this one. We have about a minute and 25-second buffer as well, so it should be more than good taking our time coming in. Ooh, definitely trying to load everything, that's for sure. You can see the frame rate just kind of drop. And our ETA is climbing pretty quick, but I think we're still okay. Oof, lots of trains in the yard. Millions and millions of pounds right there just hanging out. Alright, so under 30. I think we're going to be switching to the left, but I could be wrong. Oh, I was right. I guess I played this game one too many times. Wow, so Dovetail Games may have actually fixed the scenario, which is awesome. Go ahead and stop. I don't want to get too close to the red light. I don't care if the back end's hanging off just a little bit. It's fine by me. Yeah, let's go ahead and load passengers for the last time. I like how they get out before the doors open. They didn't fix that yet. Too funny. There we go. And that should be 1,000 of 1,000. That was a pretty easy scenario. I'm glad the developers fixed it finally after how many months, but can't complain. I can only be happy about that. They're taking a step in the right direction. Hopefully they'll continue on some of the other scenarios that have issues. Let's get it. Give me that 1,000 of thou. 1 thou. Let's get it. And again, keep in mind you can go ahead and donate if you want to. If you do donate, you'll get access to the unlisted video, which you can comment on and win games. Anyways, scenario is complete. It says, well done, driver. You have managed to complete all of your tasks successfully this morning. You can now take a well-earned rest. And I'm going to get some coffee right now. That's what's up. 1,000 of 1,000, making my way towards rank 32 right there. I actually got 2 achievements, it looks like. One's called Unlock Class 801 EMU Veteran. Not sure what the other one is. We'll have to go take a look at that real quick before I get off. So globally, it looks like I'm in the top couple, one to beat this scenario, which is cool. And this will be going on YouTube for sure, so you guys can go ahead and comment as well. It wasn't a waste of my time. Let's go look at the achievement real quick. I'm kind of curious about that before I let you guys go. Let's see here. I don't remember what it looked like. That's definitely not it. It's probably on the last page right here. Here we go. So one is called Complete Scenario, the 801 at 801 with 850 points, which we did. And the other one's completed all scenarios in this DLC pack with a score of 2,100. Yes! 2 more achievements right there. Anyways, this is T-Mag. Thank you for watching me again. Again, feel free to leave a comment below if you want to. Say hi. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.